Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. We'll send the tight end in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
The Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Snagged in the middle, it's right. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Perry. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Payne. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grab behind the line. It's right. Slithers into space. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Floating away. Trying to find his man in the middle. He's got it for a big play. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. He's in open space downfield. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Got a man, it's right. Still running at the 40. Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field. Treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw time, running short in the half. With the catch, it's Singleton. Turns it on down the left side. Wide open space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's right. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
They'll try to move the chains on this wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Number 7 with a catch and score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Looking to throw. It's the fake, and he wants to throw. He is stopped short, and the fake will not work as he almost nudged his way in. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Singleton. It's a seam wide open. Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. With that when they jump on top here in the second half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll try to tack on 2. He's looking to throw. Pucks it out of the air. He's not going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Grabbed behind the line, it's right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
The Mountaineers are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Buys a little extra time. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Takes it the other way. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. got some room to run. Still on his feet. He's at the 40.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job. Not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running the red zone, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 20, West Virginia 15.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's right. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's right. Touchdown, West Virginia. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Pass is incomplete, no good on the two-point conversion. They tried to stretch his lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by one.
LSU 20.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Fires to the big fella. Turning on the Jets. Running through contact. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
What a play call in a two-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. We've reached the two-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it. That's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Back open in the middle. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job.
Oh, a lot of space. Turning it on. The 20. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. On the ground, it's Singleton. He's loose. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. Working that left side now. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. And and some room to work. Shakes off the defender. They get him down to this outfit to set up first and goal from the 9. So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up fourth.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Trying to get it to the marker. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole playbook.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. With the run on first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
No, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They take the lead here in overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
That makes the score. West Virginia, 35. LSU, 28.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going for it all. Touchdown, Tigers! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point is good. Second overtime. To throw, it's Wegman. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
A shot toward the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's right. There we go. Got some room, entered to the goal line. That'll do it. They double overtime, touchdown to walk it off. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute...